Y'all look at this. Remember I was telling y'all I had some weird stuff coming out my fingers. I ain't even know this part. It says over here in Habakkuk 3, chapter 3, verse 4. It said his glory covered the heaven, and the earth was full of his praise. His brightness was like the light he had rays flashing from his hands, and that his power was hidden. Before him went pestilence, and fever followed at his feet. Tell y'all this is serious. He stood and measured the earth. He looked and startled the nation, and the everlasting mountains were scattered. Everlasting mountain, what that is? These damn people. Oh, excuse me, excuse me, guys. These people, bro, that done built businesses on sacrificing good people, bro, and act like they too powerful to move. That's the mountains. Now let me go back to it. He stood and measured the earth. He looked and startled the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered. The perpetual hills bowed. His ways are everlasting. I saw the tents of the Cushan in affliction. The curtain of the land of Midian trembled. Now that could be a medium. I don't know what that is. Probably is some land, but that could be mediumship land. It could be like, I feel like it'd be tarot community. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, were you displeased with the river? Was your anger against the river? Was your wrath against the sea that you rode on your horses, your chariots, your salvation, your bow was made quite ready. Oath were sworn over your arrows. I'm telling y'all, bro. And I ain't even know about all that right there. But I'm telling you the consequences that people be getting from dealing with me. And I really just be warning people that got these bad agendas. Like, I ain't gotta warn you. You bring it, you can bring it. You bring whenever you gotta bring it, how you gotta bring it when you wanna bring it. Don't matter to me. But I'm just telling you, the end result never gonna end good with you. Because if it's one thing I try my best to stay solid with, it's God. I got my ups and downs with God, but not with you. You know what I'm saying? My ups and downs is with God, not with you. Huge difference. A huge difference. So you coming over here playing these games, and you acting like it's gonna be this and that, and everybody doing this and that. One thing about it, I said, I'm gonna say this again. I'm glad I took my energy out of everything, out of the equation. And if you can read cards good, I advise everybody to start taking their energy out of the equation, especially if they got you trapped and kidnapped illegally, legally. You know what I'm saying? You can still detach. Just detach. And when you got to do that kind of detachment, you're going to have to go to celibacy and all that. I'm telling you, it's like Mad Max, bro. Only thing is we got buildings and houses out here. That's it. That's the only difference. But it's like Mad Max out here. The food ain't real no more. Ain't no nutrients in it. You know, everybody down there fighting for water. That was one of the things I was going to do, but I never got into it in this situation. I thought I was going to get into it. But redesigning the pipelines that run the water and get the water right. But hell, I think that was supposed to have been one of the, I don't know for sure, but I think that was supposed to be one of the main issues. We were supposed to be attacking together as a whole. Hell, we all in here, and we still on TV, looking at each other, dancing and singing and going on, which I do it for God. I ain't got a problem doing it for God, but man, there's just so much stuff that we need to be doing. But, you know, God take care of it. I wish y'all be like God. Yeah, I be like God. I'm glad. I was like God this and God that in the street. Straight up gangsta on your ass, bro. And I talked to God about it. I told you I pray for you before I do you in. Now. And for me, doing you in is a great ass ass whooping, a great ass whooping. Rather I gave it to you or my boys gave it to you, and I just watched it. I ain't believe the bullet take the fun completely away. Ain't no point in hurting, killing nobody. Ain't nobody did that much to me. But there's too many people. People come in groups after me. People come in groups after me. I ain't never had to deal with one person. It's always a group. I waste too much energy on that one person. Then, better I ain't say that. I use that one person to find out where the rest of the people at. I ain't finna get rid of that. I need that person. God sent that person to me on a silver platter. Put it that way. That's why I said I wouldn't never lock Diddy up. They decided to lock Diddy up when they knew Diddy was caught up. Diddy knew a lot about everybody. He knew a lot about a lot of different things. Like Diddy, that would have been a one-stop shop for me. I'd been straight. Yeah, I'd be hanging with Diddy. Y'all probably would have thrown that little crack. Y'all have cracked the joke a couple times. But then when you would have seen Diddy changing, not me, you just stopped talking. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Y'all over here playing with God. I ain't never thought about playing with God. How dare you? You sit there and kill Michael Jackson and kill Sabian. You kill people like that, and you think somebody's supposed to give you a brownie. You just put yourself on the hit list. You up there with Luffy now. Clown. Embarrassing. I tell y'all, bro, I'm just glad my father here doing y'all asses in. Lord knows, thank you, God. Let God wait and let God will be done. All the way. They gotta feed their kids, too bad. If you can't pray to God and depend on God to feed your kid, then you done anyway. Stick a fork in you. Get out the skillet already. Overcooked asses. Anyway, let me calm down. I don't need to be on here today, baby. I need to chill to the next episode. Finish my Mad Max movie. Because they gonna take it off in a little bit. Ain't gonna be no more Mad Max movie. Somebody had my controller. You was an evil person. About a week ago, whoever got the controller, dog, every time something came on, every second, it was a commercial. I ain't gonna say you were evil, but you damn sure kinda got a weird way of showing affection, I guess. Every 3-4 seconds, that calm commercial, I had to turn the computer off. Every 3 or 4 seconds. The evil I don't witness, it make you laugh. That's why I laugh. That's why I told y'all I don't talk when I fight. I smile and laugh and probably say, is that all you got? I ain't got no weak chin. Thank God for that. I always thought I did. Till I put myself in harm's way and realized I got a strong chin. I got rocked one time in boxing. And my eye rolled around my head. I was still up. And my coach said, stop. He too stupid to fall out. I was still fighting. I thought I was fighting better, you know what I'm saying? The coach said, stop. He too stupid to fall out. My eye rolled around my head. I said, hey, coach, why my eye moving around? Because you too stupid to fall out. I missed them days. Yeah, I ain't really got much to say. Besides, I need to draw my energy back in a while. That's what I do when I meditate. I bring my energy back. That's my return to center. I bring my energy back, and I ain't did that this morning. I gotta pray for that, and ask God to forgive me for that. That's why I tell y'all I try to pray and meditate first thing in the morning. This time I just got up. Some kind of crazy ass intention. I don't know what it was. But anyway, y'all. Mm-hmm. I know y'all better not never let this happen no more. 8.2 billion people. You better not let the world get this bad no more. That we get it sorted out. You better not ever put your lustful human desires before the planet ever in your life. Cause them just illusions. Them good gifts illusions from God to keep us busy while we here. That's it. Putting all this energy and source and trying to redirect the energy and all that's just stupidity amongst stupidity, Satan reject type shit, and we don't want to be a part of that, y'all. And around here, I'm really not talking about people around here because they ain't really and not saying they stupid, but just saying you gotta watch Bible Belt play. They normally program people to believe in God, but not to believe in God. And then they do stuff behind, you know how I go. Go to church Sunday and Wednesday and cuss your ass out to a dog every day. Beat you to death every day, all day long. So they don't know no better. Somebody pay them the gang stop. That's like them not being able to go to work. That's a good job to them. Oh, I ain't gotta go to work. You need insurance though, cause you disease infested. So how you gonna take that little check? Even if somebody gave you 50 grand, it's not enough. Cause with you being disease infested like that and contaminated, it's gonna cost you about roughly $20,000-$30,000 a year to keep yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta deduct that, and that's depending on the diseases. If you got worse diseases like AIDS and stuff like that, that's gonna hit you at least a good 50 grand a year probably. You know what I'm saying? Especially without insurance. So you gotta add all that in the equation. And most of the people I know is disease infested. So you shouldn't even worry about taking no deal from nobody. You need to go get you a job, get insurance. You don't need to get a job for money. You need to get a job for insurance. You're supposed to do that anyway. You're supposed to get jobs for insurance. You're supposed to be find a healthier way to get money. It ain't nothing to get $1 million. I've been locked up my whole life. They still in the around looking like possums. They can't stop, y'all. I'm telling you, you just gotta imagine a wall, a great wall. And around this wall is higher ups probably, lawyers, doctors, everybody. And they keep hitting that same spot in that wall. They done. They gonna stay right there until that portal open up, clean them out, and send them to hell. Cause they done run their missions here, and they stuck. And they ain't going nowhere. So until God come and clean up, shovel, we call it the spiritual shovel. And then and that's what's going on. They getting shoveled. It's like layers of them. It's like the zombies. You see how the zombies was in World War Z? How they was on that wall. You gotta get a group up, boom, throw them in the portal. You gotta wait till the portal go, come back and grab some more, boom, shovel them in the portal, boom, shovel them. As you should see, it's getting closer and closer to the end of these group of people. So if you got these group of people around you, they lined up back to back. So God is protecting you by keeping you stuck. It ain't nobody else keeping you stuck. I mean, it looked like that, should look like that in the physical. But truthfully speaking, it's God keeping you stuck because you still got one more group of people. And this is a line, this is a whole circle around a great wall. And as soon as God get done with that, when he get done shoveling them group of people, you're going to be unstuck. That's the way it works. That's why I'm telling folks, don't let this happen no more. Because it ain't really just protecting me. It's protecting all y'all. Because God said something to my grandma. He said, if he leave that spot, you know what I'm finna do. And I can see the fear. I can feel the fear on the ancestors and everybody, and I knew not to ask. It was a great fear. It was like, if he moved from that spot, you know what I'm finna do. And I'm sure it's, like I said, the people who attacking me and looking like possums around there, looking like you crazy as hell. You know, I really want, I'm really in here praying and calming down, because I got to look at y'all every day, knowing you crooked and you grimy and you going straight to hell. But, like I said, it don't really matter, because I think in another lifetime you was a lot worse. I think you were literally eating your kid. Now you just eating the foundation of your kid, so that's an accomplishment somewhat. But you still gotta go back to hell, because you ain't learned your lesson yet. You that old and you old as hell, bro. You playing dangerous game being your age. Hopefully I'm wrong and you just some kind of op for God. That was another thing God told me. It was like, it's gonna be a group of people really trying to kill you that's high vibrational beings, and they gonna be protected, but they gonna be stuck by so-called lovers. But these lovers basically gonna seem evil to me. The whole thing, all of it gonna seem evil to me. But these particular lovers that they stuck with are literally gonna be angels keeping these people at bay. Confirmation. Keeping these people at bay, and which is good. Uh, so, and that same thing go for me. Like that mechanic in Africa, keeping them calm, all this stuff. It's kind of like protecting me, because I already know if I had a car and I left, I would have never made it well the destination I was gonna go to. I would have probably made it, but if God would have not agreed on me living, I wouldn't have made it. Put it that way. And this is one of my main purposes in life, so it's best that I just sit here and do what he tell me to do, and do what my ancestors tell me to do, and humble myself while I'm doing what I gotta do. It ain't no big deal, y'all. I ain't worried about it. I ain't crying about it. You don't see me crying. Like I said, I took my energy back. I'm healthy and I'm celibate and I feel good. I look good. And shit, I feel like $1 billion. You know? I'm getting better every day. And looking more alive every day. Even if everything around me dying. So I can't complain, period. You know? Honestly, I regret the time that I did complain. And at the moment, I'm trying to humble myself to where I never complain. Like them old China movies, got them old men that know everything. Drunken masters and stuff that know everything. Just know how things gonna turn out, because they just done been in such a solitude for so long. Something snapped inside of them. And I'm finna hit that. I'm finna hit that point. I can feel it. I've been alone, truthfully, for 40 years. And like I said, when they gave me a woman, she wasn't worth it. She was not the flame. I thought the flame was, I'm gonna be real with you, as monstrous as the flame was, she was the best thing I ever had. That's how rough these women was that they kept me with. And I don't know how she is, y'all out there. She probably one of the worst ones out there. Probably did the most damage, but we never knew each other. We never met each other. They had already programmed her to be so evil. But if I would have got here, if my timeline would have been on and I'd have met her, she'd have been right. She'd have been perfect. She'd have been just right. But it didn't work out that way. Plus, it wasn't meant to be anyway. Not like that, I don't think. We were definitely good friends. We wouldn't have been able to be lovers, though. But like I said, she had other disjointed activities that she was involved in, and she really loved them. And I ain't had no play in that. I didn't play in it, didn't care about playing in it, never thought about playing in it. That kind of sandbox. So, we wouldn't have worked out, you know. But yeah, I'm just chilling today, y'all. I ain't really doing nothing. You know, I'm a vampire. I only come on at night. if I come on at night. Shit, I'm a vampire. I don't come on. I don't play around. Ain't no reason for me to. When I don't get up in the daytime, y'all, I need to. I need to be out in the sun. I need to be out in the yard. I need to be out in nature. That's true. But the reason why I don't is because so many people in this area did me in. And I'm a real one, bro. It's hard. It's hard for me to sit there and keep staring at you without putting my hands on you and dragging your ass out your own house. It's vitally hard. And right now I'm trying to calm myself down to the point where I can look at you knowing you a failure in every way fashionable, and you're a loser because you like attacking people who are not losers. And I had gangs and I had squad that were my job. We did the dirty stuff for people, for plugs and shit. We went out there and did the dirty shit. We went out there and got their money back. And my crew didn't shoot you. They would though. If I wasn't around, they probably did kill people. But when I came around, they didn't do that. They would just drag you. You go in your house, whether you eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner, that matter, and drag your ass out your house in front of your folk, holding the gun to them, stuff like that. It was terrible. And I was so plugged in. I was sitting in such a high chair. I ain't even see a lot of that. I just, you know, take care of that, take care of that, take care of that. Got through that. And you know, because we was out here with the bottom feeders. So it really wasn't nothing to brag about. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I was the guy that plugs can look to get the job done and bring their shit back. It was just, I was really the weakling, you know what I'm saying? I was the one that went like, if you go in there and you get somebody money back and it wasn't no overseer like me to watch over you, you was gonna keep the money and then everybody was gonna get killed because of that. So I was just the guy to make sure it got done right. I really wasn't all that, you know. I just learned how to defend and protect myself. I ain't try to kill nobody. I drilled everybody, tore them up the right way. Not that way, that new way y'all maybe did it in, none of that. Hell to the no. Fuck no. I didn't even know that was going on. I thank God I didn't know nothing about that until this time. When I was already broken all the way down. I ain't know nothing about that. No. Hell no. Fuck no. Y'all kept that secret from the real one. That's what I'm telling you. I ain't even that great of an artist. There's some good artists out here. They know about all this. We all just tired of it. We like, how long our people gonna keep on sacrificing us? Cause why even worry about getting in the music game, anything like that? When some of the realest OGs that you've been looking up to your whole life is probably part of the sacrificial chamber that's throwing y'all in the trash, bro. That's a miserable. You can't even tell your kids a story like that. You don't even want to talk about no shit like that. It's just awful all the way around. It's just awful. It's hideous. And then, like I said, y'all look like superheroes to us kids. And then, you know, y'all were doing that behind closed doors. Oh my God, how did y'all reach a new low? That's a new low for a promised people, giants of the earth. Why would y'all do that? You know the slave stories. You know what they did to us. Why, when they take the chains off of us, you volunteer to do it? You volunteer to be a slave, really? So you saying they should have kept the chains on us? Cause what's the difference from you selling out yourself and them selling you?